McDonald's bagels and iced coffee are fire and ice at a great price. Get a sizzling steak, egg, and cheese bagel or a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, plus any size iced coffee is $2.69.
The 3-2. And that's hit high. That's hit deep to left field. That's hit out of here. A goner for Ivan Herrera.
Kick off your summer at Busch Stadium with the Cardinals and the Rockies. June 7th through the 9th, there are great giveaways all weekend long. On Friday night, fans will upgrade their style by taking home a stadium-exclusive all-over print shirt presented by Coca-Cola and Walmart. And Saturday is Larry Walker Bobblehead Day, courtesy of the Shane Company. Sunday wraps up the series and is all about the kids. That day, kids will take home their own neon Cardinals jersey thanks to Haichu. Plus, stay after the game for Haichu Kids Run the Bases. That's June 7th through the 9th, the Cardinals and the Rockies. Great seats remain. Get tickets at cardinals.com/promotions.
This is Ivan Herrera, St. Louis Cardinals for the Lou.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at your weather forecast. We should continue to be sunny today with a high temperature near 82. We'll have northwesterly winds anywhere from 6 to 13 miles per hour. Those winds may gust as high as 21 miles per hour. Tonight, skies will be clear with low around 54. Northwesterly winds tonight will be 3 to 8 miles per hour, and they could gust as high as 20 miles per hour. Then tomorrow, sunny again with a high near 83. Northwestern winds will be 3 to 7 miles per hour. Tomorrow night, we'll have a 30% chance of showers after midnight with partly cloudy skies, low around 59 degrees. We'll have light and variable winds tomorrow night. Saturday, showers are likely and possibly a thunderstorm. Chance of precipitation on Saturday is 60%, and new rainfall amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch are in the forecast, except higher amounts, as always, are possible if you happen to be in a thunderstorm. Then Saturday night, a chance of showers and thunderstorms. That chance of precipitation for Saturday night continues at 60%. We'll have mostly cloudy skies, low around 60 degrees. Sunday, we do have a 50-50 chance of showers with partly sunny skies and high near 76. Then Sunday night should be mostly clear, low around 53. Monday, we expect mostly sunny skies with a high near 75. Then Monday night, mostly clear skies with a low temperature around 53 degrees. We'll be sunny on Tuesday with a high near 79. Then mostly clear skies in the forecast for Tuesday night with a low temperature around 57 degrees. And Wednesday, we should be sunny again with a high temperature near 83 degrees. And that's your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it's now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. The 7th Annual Feeding the Economy report released by 25 food and ag groups contains some powerful information on jobs, wages, and economic output pertaining to the U.S. food and ag industries and their suppliers. The report shows the U.S. food and agriculture sector supports about 23 million jobs, provides $927 billion in wages, and is especially vital to our rural communities. These are farm-to-fork numbers, encompassing the 2 million-plus farms and ranches that cover 2 out of every 5 acres in the U.S., and all the truck drivers, food scientists, and production workers employed in manufacturing, processing, and storage facilities in the supply chain. It also includes the grocery stores, restaurants, and other retail locations. U.S. food and ag industries are responsible for more than $8.6 trillion worth of our country's economic activity. Nearly 23 million jobs are supported by these industries. When considering the food and ag industries in this country, many fail to see beyond the cornfields and hog barns. American agriculture is a behemoth. It's critical not only in that it ensures a safe and abundant food supply, but gives us economic opportunity and stability as well. While many industries in this country, in this world, closed down during the pandemic, America's farms and ranches continued with business as usual. It reminds me of the sign at the old Huck's convenience store in Jacksonville, Illinois, back in the 80s. The sign read, "We never close." I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield. That's my 2 cents. More than 200,000 children in Missouri struggle with hunger. Missouri farmers, ranchers, and others in the agricultural community launched Drive to Feed Kids to ensure Missouri kids have the food they need to thrive. Since 2017, the Missouri Farmers Care Drive to Feed Kids has provided more than 12,300 meals. Visit mofarmerscare.com/drive to learn more and join the effort.
Hey there, I'm Lance Bass, and this is CHIP. And for more than 100 years, American Humane has been protecting animals in times of crisis. And if you're like me, your pet means the world to you, and you want to keep them safe if disaster strikes. American Humane's first responders are always prepared to rescue animals in danger, but you can also help. To learn more about disaster planning and keeping your animals safe, please visit AmericanHumane.org.
The Cardinals magazine, the care and quality of its presentation, the thick paper, the glossy photographs, and photographs from Stan Musial to Lou Brock to Jim Edmonds to the present-day players, the Cardinal tradition, the history. It will put you right there in Busch Stadium behind home plate like no other magazine. And it's easy to start a subscription. Just call 314-345-9000 or visit cardinals.com/magazine.
Direct cash cattle trade is picking up steam and cash hogs are steady. Hello, I'm Brent Barnett with your Brownfield Livestock Market Report. Cash cattle country now has some bids on the table at $184 on a live basis in Kansas and Texas and $188 in Nebraska. Asking prices remain at $187 to $188 in the South and $305 to $306 in the north. It is possible significant trade volume could hold off until Friday. Boxed beef was mixed at midday with choice up 95 cents at $315.74 and select down 77 at $300.13. The choice select spread was $15.61. Beef export sales were 14,500 tons, a decline of 8% from the previous week and 11% from the 4-week average, primarily to South Korea and Japan. At the Kingsville Livestock Auction in Missouri, feeder steers under 650 pounds lost the gains that were seen from the previous week and sold $5 to $15 lower. Heavier weights were steady to $5 higher. Feeder heifers followed a similar trend. USDA says demand was good and the market was active with several attractive groups of mostly calves and a few consignments of yearlings. Feeder supply included 59% steers and 45% of the offering was over 600 pounds. Cash hogs are steady with a very light opening negotiated run at the major direct markets. After the solid negotiated movement earlier in the week, it looks like most buyers have the needed near-term numbers in hand. Pork was up at midday but has mostly been lower on the week, reflecting the questions about sustained domestic demand. Pork export sales of 29,900 tons were down 33% on the week, but 3% above average, mainly to China, Mexico, and Japan. Barrows and gilts at the major direct markets were not reported at midday due to confidentiality. The National Daily Direct has a 5-day rolling average of 87.09, Iowa, Minnesota 87.91, Western Corn Belt at 87.24. Butcher hogs at the Midwest cash markets were steady at $55. Sows were steady at $39 to $42, boars were at $15. Illinois slaughter sows were trending steady at $41 to $53, boars were marked at $8 to $28. Pork values were higher at midday, up 66 cents at $100.97. I'm Brent Barnett with Brownfield.
With growing season underway and next year already in sight, the Missouri Fertilizer Control Board encourages producers to consider a split nitrogen application strategy. Splitting your nutrient application will better protect your budget and support crop yields. Don't rely on last year's plan. Start working with your local retailer to finish this season strong. Learn more at mofcb.com/nutrient-management.
The weather, the market, the soil. Corn farmers know some things are inconsistent, except for Veltima fungicide from BASF. It consistently out-yields other fungicides on average by 7 bushels per acre, consistently wins in on-farm head-to-head comparisons, and consistently makes for happy farmers. Veltima fungicide. Visit RevXfields.com for full results. Always read and follow label directions. Yield data based on summary of 2019 through 2022 RevX field scale demonstration trials.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It's now time for a look at updated funeral announcements being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they are available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today, be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Carol Ann Hayes, age 77 of Rolla, passed away Sunday, June 2nd. Funeral services for Carol Ann Hayes will be Friday afternoon at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation will also be on Friday from 10 o'clock in the morning until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Crossville Cemetery, Bunker. Memorials may be made to the Crossville Cemetery. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Carol Ann Hayes of Rolla are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Julia Joan Flatt, age 75 of Salem, passed away Tuesday, June 4th. Funeral services for Joan Flatt will be Saturday at 12 noon at the Mount Hermon United Methodist Church. Visitation for family and friends of Joan Flatt will also be on Saturday from 10 in the morning till 12 noon, service time at the church. Burial will be in the Mount Hermon Cemetery. Memorials may be made to the Mount Hermon Cemetery. Envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Julia Joan Flatt of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Michael Barnes of Rolla passed away Thursday, May 30th. Funeral services for Michael Barnes will be June 8th, that's Saturday at 2 p.m. at the James Gar Chapel in Rolla, with visitation also on Saturday prior to the service from 11 a.m. till service time at 2 o'clock. Burial will be in the Ozark Memorial Gardens, Rolla, Missouri. Memorials are suggested to the Mount Zion Baptist Church. Cards will be available, and all arrangements for Michael Barnes of Rolla are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. Charlie Edward Pace, age 77 of Salem, passed away Tuesday, June 4th. Funeral services for Charlie Pace will be Monday morning at 11 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends will be Sunday afternoon from 5 until 7 at the chapel. Burial will be in the Polk Memorial Cemetery in Ellington. Memorial contributions are suggested to the Dent County Animal Welfare Society. Envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Charlie Edward Pace of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today has been serving Dent County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that cost you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free.
It is now time to take a look at local news, and it's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street or call 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce Business Expo will be held this Saturday morning from 9 until 11 at 1156 South Main Street in the Chamber parking lot. Many local businesses will have booths available where the public can find out more about them, and some will also have free samples or promotional items available. The event is free and open to everyone. The Missouri Department of Transportation reports that Route KK in Reynolds County will be reduced to one lane with a 12-foot width restriction as contractor crews perform bridge maintenance now through August 30th, weather permitting. This section of roadway is located from County Road 900 to County Road 906 near Bunker. This work zone will be marked with signs. Motorists are urged to use extreme caution while traveling near the area. For additional information, please contact resident engineer Don Hills at 573-472-9013. MoDOT's Customer Service Center toll-free at 1-888-ASK-MoDOT. That's 1-888-275-6636. Or visit www.modot.org/southeast. A special waste collection for residential electronics, appliances, tires, and media storage will be held from 8 until noon on Saturday, June 8th at Brewer Science, 2401 Brewer Drive in Rolla. Brewer Science, the City of Rolla, and Merrimack Regional Planning Commission with funding through the Missouri Department of Natural Resources and Ozark River Solid Waste Management District are partnering on the June 8th collection. The collection is for residential items only. No materials from businesses will be accepted and is open to residents from Crawford, Dent, Gasconade, Marys, Phelps, Pulaski, and Washington counties. For the first time, media storage is also being accepted at the collection. Media storage includes records, 8-track tapes, VHS tapes, cassette tapes, CDs, DVDs, floppy disk, external hard drives, and flash drives. Stoves, washers, dryers, hot water heaters, and other appliances will be collected free of charge. Free electronics also include computer components, laptop computers, keyboards, hair dryers, VCR, DVD players, cell phones, or anything that runs on a cord or battery. Oil and gas must be removed from tanks of any items such as push mowers or weed eaters, etc. All items must be free of debris. Tires on rims will not be accepted. Please note the following items will not be accepted: transformers, capacitors, or ballasts not clearly marked, no PCBs. Smoke detectors, thermostats, medical waste, gas containers such as propane, oxygen, nitrous oxide, anything leaking oil or acid such as batteries, broken ink or toner cartridges, alkaline batteries, light bulbs and fluorescent tubes, broken CRTs, TVs, or monitors. Fees on certain items will be collected as follows: $25 for CRT TVs over 27 inches, projection screens, and wood console TVs. $20 for CRT TVs under 26 inches, $15 for flat screen TVs, $10 for all computer monitors and refrigerated appliances with Freon, and $5 for printers, scanners, or copiers. Fees for tires are as follows: $2 each for passenger tires, $7.50 each for semi-truck tires, and $35 each for tractor tires. Electronics and appliances are recycled by Midwest Recycling Center, and tires are recycled through Champlin Tires. Media storage disposal will be handled by Midwest Recycling Center also, and is a waste-to-energy disposal for data security. For more information on items accepted or the fee structure, please contact Catherine Hawes at MRPC at 573-265-2993, extension 110. For those unable to participate in the Rolla collection, mark your calendars for collections on September 28th in Vienna and October 26th in St. Robert. Take part in the upcoming Alley Spring Glade hike on Saturday, June 8th, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning at Alley Mill. Join rangers for a 1.3-mile hike through the glade management area around Alley Spring. This area has benefited from prescribed fire management and should be bursting with colorful summer wildflowers, butterflies, and glade species. The park's fire ecologist will discuss fire management practices, Ozark glade habitats, glade restoration, and glade inhabitants. Staff will identify wildflowers and other interesting features along the way. The hike is free to the public and no reservations are required. The hike will follow the Alley Overlook Trail, which departs behind Alley Mill and climbs to the overlook on the bluff above the spring. Hikers should wear sturdy footwear, bring water, and consider using insect repellent and sunscreen. The event is subject to cancellation based on weather conditions. Alley Spring is located 5 miles west of Eminence on Highway 106. For more information, contact Alley Spring at 573-226-3945. Visit the park's Facebook page or website at www.nps.gov/OZAR. The Healthy Dent County Prevention Coalition presents Communities Talk event as a panel of students will discuss substance abuse affecting teens in the community in a town hall meeting to be held at the Salem Community Center at the Armory at 1200 West Rolla Road on Tuesday, June 11th from 12 noon to 1. The town hall meeting allows all in attendance to join in the discussion about local substance use prevention programs. Registration is required and lunch will be provided. The program is sponsored by the Prevention Consultants of Missouri, Healthy Dent County Prevention Coalition, and the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Service Administration. To register, please call 573-729-8163. The weather and calendars have moved quickly towards summer, and that makes it a great time to think about ways we and our families can help us with healthy routines while enjoying all that the season has to offer. While it's hard to find a time of year that feels more relaxed than summer, it can also have some unique challenges that can make it more difficult to keep up with or build on our healthy behaviors. During warm weather, get outside for walks or bike rides in the early morning or evening when it's cooler. When we're out walking or playing with our family, it's easy to get behind on hydration. So it's good to keep water bottles filled and in reach for when we need them. Our parks and other open areas are great places to enjoy physical activity. The trees and shade can provide a break from the heat, and studies have found that just spending time in green spaces can have many mental and physical benefits. Summer cookouts are a favorite summer activity. Save space on the plate for healthy options. It's important to enjoy foods that make summer feel like summer, but those aren't always the healthiest options. To be sure to save space on your plate for healthy and still tasty options like watermelon, grilled corn, and grilled chicken breasts. Instead of sugary drinks or beer or hard seltzers, try unsweetened fizzy waters and the growing number of good alcohol-free beers or similar options. When outside in the summer, pick a 30 SPF or higher sunscreen that you will like and use it regularly. Most sunscreens today provide good protection. Chemical sunscreens help absorb the sun's damaging ultraviolet rays. Mineral sunscreens help block UV rays. Both types are safe to use, so pick the ones you like and keep them handy when heading outside. To get the full protection sunscreen offers, it's important to use enough. Apply about 1 ounce and reapply about every 2 hours or after swimming or exercising. The Missouri Department of Natural Resources Division of Energy is now accepting applications for sub-grants under the Energy Efficiency and Conservation Block Grant, EECBG, with applications being accepted through July 30th. Nearly $2.4 million is available to local governments for projects that will promote energy savings, energy conservation, or emission reductions in communities that were not eligible for formula EECBG funding from the U.S. Department of Energy. Applicants may request between $100,000 and $500,000 for eligible projects. To learn more about the EECBG and download the required application forms, visit dnr.mo.gov/energy/grants-loans/efficiency-conservation-block-grant. Wow, what a URL. Questions about the application process can be directed to the Missouri Department of Natural Resources Division of Energy at energy@dnr.mo.gov or at 573-751-2254 or toll free at 855-522-2796. And that's been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact Admission Counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student. You may call 573-729-7071.
Is thinning hair or a receding hairline making you self-conscious? Try Hair Grow by New Nordic. Millions of men and women around the world trust Hair Grow. With its patented tocotrienol complex, Hair Grow naturally reduces inflammation in the scalp and is clinically proven to promote new hair growth and increase hair count in as little as 4 months. Stop feeling embarrassed about thinning hair and start looking and feeling your best with Hair Grow. Available online at Amazon, Walmart.com, and NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS.
For over 130 years, there have been moments in Cardinals baseball that will last a lifetime.
Baseball has some of the best athletes in sports.
With amazing feats, amazing moments, amazing plays, there's nothing quite like Cardinals baseball.
When you listen to the game, you just never know who that next hero may be.
We will have it all right here for you on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Graybar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
If you love them enough to turn off your music and pretend like their music is your music,
this is Mommy's jam.
then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
Let's play it again.
Check today at nhtsa.gov/the right seat. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
It is now time to take a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. Salem Lady Tiger basketball coach Cody Woody will be holding a Youth Salem Lady Tiger basketball camp at the Salem High School starting Monday and lasting through Friday, June 13th. Cost of the camp is $30 per athlete, and each girl will receive a camp T-shirt. The morning camp for the 3rd through 5th grade girls will be held from 11 to 12. The camp for the 6th through 8th grade girls will be from 9:30 until 10:30, and the camp for girls in 9th through the 12th grade will be from 8 until 9:30. Contact Coach Woody to get a camp form to fill out at cody.woody@salemr80.org. Please include the camp fee. Checks can be made out to Cody Woody when girls bring their completed form to the first day of camp at the high school gymnasium. Miles Michaelis threw 6 solid innings Wednesday afternoon, surrendering 2 runs on 5 hits with 3 strikeouts, while Nolan Arenado hit his 6th homer of the year as the St. Louis Cardinals salvaged the 3rd game of the series, beating Houston 4-2. Ryan Helsley got his 20th save of the year, retiring 3 straight batters in the 9th inning. The Cards start a 4-game series with Colorado tonight at Busch Stadium, and that game can be heard right here on KSMO Radio at 5:50. Kansas City Royals and Cleveland Guardians game Wednesday night was postponed due to rain and will be made up on August 26th. The Royals and Guardians will play this afternoon in Cleveland. And that's been a look at local and regional sports, brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for a look at sports from the Missouri Net.
Missouri Net Sports is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Remember, large trucks and buses need more room to maneuver, so respect the load and share the road. This message brought to you by Show Me Zero.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. The state of Kansas trying to make another run at taking the Chiefs out of Missouri. The legislature scheduled to hold a special session this month on tax cuts and special bonds to finance a new stadium. They've sent a letter to the Chiefs to consider the proposal. Clark Hunt and the team have not responded to those messages. The NBA Finals are set to tip off tonight. Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics host Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks in Game 1. The Celtics advanced after sweeping the Indiana Pacers in the Eastern Conference Finals. Tatum, a St. Louis native, talks about how he feels heading into the NBA Finals for the second time in the last 3 years.
I'm not thinking about, what it would mean for my legacy or anything like that. Just excited to play some basketball after this long break and go out there and and try to get the job done.
The Stanley Cup Finals begin on Saturday with the Florida Panthers hosting the Edmonton Oilers. Florida making a return trip to the finals after losing last season. Matthew Tkachuk, who grew up in St. Louis while his dad played with the Blues, speaks about how this year's team differs from last year's.
We have buy-in from everybody, contributions from everybody. We're a deep team. We're a very committed team, and very relaxed team.
After jumping out to a 3-1 lead, the Kansas City Mavericks gave up 5 straight goals and lose Game 3 of the Kelly Cup Finals, 6-3 to the Florida Everblades. The Mavericks trail 2-1 in the series. Game 4 is Friday. This is the Mavericks' first finals appearance in the ECHL. 3 Mizzou softball players, Jenna Laird, Alex Honnold, and Lauren Krings, have signed professional contracts to play with the New York Rise this summer. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
As many as 1 in 7 Missouri children face food insecurity every day. Among rural children, the numbers are even higher. The Drive to Feed Kids Hogs for Hunger program gives Missouri pig farmers and 4-H and FFA swine exhibitors the opportunity to address hunger in their communities by committing pigs locally or at the Missouri State Fair. One pig can feed 525 Missourians in need. Learn how you can participate at mofarmerscare.com/drive. That's mofarmerscare.com/drive.
In Iraq, our truck hit a roadside bomb. I had about 16 surgeries on my hand so that I could regain function. And when I came home, I needed a new roof due to a storm. And I was about to lose homeowners insurance as well. I applied for Operation Homefront Critical Financial Assistance Program. And it's good to know that when we come home, there are people who are there that care about us. Operation Homefront, they've really been a blessing.
Visit OperationHomefront.org to learn more.
Hi, my name is Michelle Bland. I'm the new family nurse practitioner at SMGH Family Medicine. I will be providing family medical services for all ages. I'm now accepting new patients, so please call 729-8000 to make an appointment. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, and all private and other insurances. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce is sponsoring a live music festival June 22nd at the Dent County Commons, featuring Salem's very own Devin Sutterfield. He'll be opening for the Crow Boys out of New Orleans. It's a night you don't want to miss. Tickets are $30 a person and available at the Salem Chamber office or at the gate.
The simple truth hurts. It's not so simple, is it?
Gates open at 6 o'clock at the Dent County Commons in Salem, and there'll be food trucks, vendors, DJ music afterwards, and a beer garden. It's Devin Sutterfield opening for the Crow Boys June 22nd. Get your tickets now. This ad is paid for by the Dent County Tourism tax dollars.
St. Louis Cardinals baseball. Over the years, it has meant the Gas House Gang, Stan the Man, Lou Brock, Bob Gibson, The Wizard, Big Mac, Yachty, Waino, and Pujols. All those names, and they provided so many memories. St. Louis Cardinals baseball, most importantly, has meant championship baseball. We'll be describing every play right here on the Cardinals Radio Network, powered by Gray Bar. Cardinal baseball on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO.
Who doesn't love pizza, cold beer, and something sweet for dessert? Unfortunately, your liver doesn't. Liver stress can cause low energy, restless sleep, and an expanding waistline. Protect your liver and get a daily detox with Active Liver from New Nordic. Available in tablet or delicious gummy, Active Liver's high-quality ingredients, like milk thistle and turmeric extracts, are proven to keep your liver healthy and you feeling your best. Find Active Liver online at Amazon, Walmart.com, or NewNordicUSA.com, or in stores at your local CVS.
Stay right here on KSMO Radio. We've got Missouri Net News coming up shortly. And then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back with your latest KSMO weather forecast.
Glasshouse Plumbing can solve all of your septic problems. They have an electric sewer machine and a camera to help locate and solve your problems. Plus, they can handle all new construction, residential and commercial plumbing, as well as repairs. Glasshouse Plumbing. Call the office at 573-729-0014, and they can get you taken care of.
Have you seen Town Screen yet? It's one of the most affordable ways to get your message out in the community. With strategically placed vertical screens in numerous locations in Salem, check it out: the Salem United Methodist Church, Dent County Health Center, and the local on 4th Street, just to name a few. Find out more about how you can use Town Screen for everything local. Stop by 800 South Main or call 636-338-1199. Hometown created and maintained Town Screen in Salem.
Is the IRS making you feel anxious? Do you have multiple years of unfiled taxes or owe more than $8,000? The tax attorneys at Allies Tax Relief specialize in problems like yours, and they're ready to negotiate your fresh start. Don't go another year fearing the IRS. Allies Tax Relief will stop the IRS from garnishing your wages or levying your bank account. You only pay if you qualify for their services, so why wait? Call 800-280-4184 today. That's 800-280-4184.
With News on Missouri Net, I'm Marshall Griffin. There's been a recent rash of nooses found in workplaces across the St. Louis area, according to the local chapter of the NAACP. The incidents range from nooses found near an employee's work area to a drawing showing a woman hanging from a noose. A Democratic candidate for Missouri Attorney General argues that Andrew Bailey, who's suing the Biden administration for the newest student loan plan, is wasting taxpayer dollars. Elad Gross tells Missouri Net that the government should not be telling families what to do.
There's a lot of authority out there for what the president is doing with this more tailored approach.
Bailey argues that President Biden is sidestepping the Constitution by, quote, saddling working Missourians with $500 billion in college debt, end quote. St. Louis's Missouri History Museum is planning on opening a new exhibit dedicated to celebrating Pride Month. Gateway to Pride looks at the city's LGBTQ history and evolution from its origins in the 18th century through the mid-20th century. This is Missouri Net.
First, they said cigarettes were safe.